I want to hear new year, new me. Let 2024 be the last year that you said that, because I'm tired of it. And you should be too. I hope I got y'all situated in a good space, in a good area. Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chanel B. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, okay, y'all, happy Sunday, okay? I am so excited to get into today's video. Y'all, I have been trying to be a great sit down YouTuber because we're gonna be covering a lot of different topics for the next year. And I was like, you know what? It's time to invest in myself. My laptop, I had an HP laptop almost all my life. But now since I've become a tech girly, I feel it's so necessary for me to start upgrading in my tech. So my family for my birthday bought me my AirPods. Those are so legit when I'm in the gym. And I just recently bought a new computer, a new MacBook. This is the newest one. And so I got my notes written down. So if you guys see me looking, your girl is official, your girl got notes. So eventually we're gonna upgrade this camera gear. I already know what kind of camera I'm trying to get, but everything is gonna get way better. Like each time is gonna get better and better. Speaking of 2025, today we're gonna talk about a 2025 reset. I just turned 35 this year. I think for the first time in my life, turning 35 and being up here during the whole year of 2024, I realized that this whole new year, new me thing is all just a bunch of fluff. I tell y'all all the time, I came from the bottom for me to be here. And it's all because I took myself serious. Like, you know how they say, don't take yourself too seriously? I didn't take myself seriously in that sense, but I started taking what I wanted to do and what I wanted to see out of my life more serious. And so we're gonna talk about 5 things that you need to do to make sure you take your 2025 a lot more serious, because that whole new year, baby, I wanna hear new year, new me. It's over, it's done, it's a wrap. Let 2024 be the last year that you said that, because I'm tired of it. And you should be too. Now, show me some love in the comments. Like the video, and if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get into it. And y'all, I'm gonna be looking over there because I got a monitor and it's gonna let me know if this thing is still rolling, because I just filmed about 10 minutes worth of content and the video wasn't recording. The first thing you're going to do to make sure you get the best 2025 year, like 2025 is your best year, is you're gonna learn how to leverage your skills and your talents. I cannot stress enough, and y'all already know over here on my channel, if you're not new, I am a money's girl, okay? I've always been a money girl, but I just maybe within the last 2 years learned that, okay, whatever skills and talents you have, somebody will pay for those skills and talent. If you are a candle connoisseur, like you absolutely love candles, you can make content on candles and make money, okay? By reviewing companies' candles, by making your own little candles, or even having an online candle making class. Listen, whatever talent you have, now is the time to start doing your research and finding out exactly how you can monetize it. Let me tell you, this is specifically for my black women. If you ain't a black woman, child, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all already see what's going on, okay? Baby, we showed up. And anybody want to get smart in the comments, you could get blocked. We already showed up. The rest of the world showed us what they about. So now we got to start taking care of ourselves, okay? Like right now is the time for you to lock in. Anything that is a distraction right now, you're going to have to get rid of it. Okay? Because right now in 2025, you need to be learning how to make the most money you've ever made, okay? Single girls, okay? Single girls who aren't married. You need to be having anywhere between 5 to 7 streams of income, okay? That can look like your 9 to 5. That can look like some content. That can look like brand deals. That can look like actually doing a service for somebody on the weekends, whether that's cleaning, cooking, laundry, whatever. I don't discriminate. One thing about me, baby, I will flip a burger if I have to, okay? And you really got to be in that mindset. Now, I want to be very clear about something, because I think that when we hear people talk about things, we go so far off the deep end so that it's another form of protection, but that protection is actually an excuse, okay? When I say have another stream of income, make the most money you need to be making, right? I'm not necessarily saying become a candle maker and you got to make $20,000 a month. You're going too far. You're taking a mile, and I'm trying to bring you to just that inch so that you can see it the long way. Let me explain something to you. This year alone, I made from content alone, and I'm gonna tell you, content alone, I made about $40,000 this year off of content. That's not, in comparison to what the younger girly pops are doing on TikTok and YouTube and stuff, $40,000 ain't nothing. I've seen some content creators make that in 1 month. But guess what? I'm not trying to do what other content creators are doing. I'm staying true to the content that I like. I'm doing it at a pace that is comfortable for me, considering I have a 9-to-5 that I absolutely love and that is brand new to me. The thing is, all of these streams of income do not have to make you this exaggerate amounts of money. You do not have to open up a boutique. You love clothes. You do not have to open up a boutique and make $20,000 a month. You don't have to. If you bring in $500, if you bring in $1,000 a month off of something that you love, baby, you already doing better than the majority of people. You understand where I'm going with it? So don't think too far off the end to where you talk yourself out of getting another stream of income or a few streams of income because you feel like, oh man, I'm not going to make that much money. The thing is that you should have multiple streams so that you don't have to just rely on one. If you got your 9-to-5 right now and you're making, ouch, shit. Sorry, y'all. If you got your 9-to-5 right now and you're making $40,000, $50,000, you need to go see how you can make $200 extra a month. Then you can go see how you can make $500 extra, and then $700, and then $1,000, and all of those. And that's what happened to me. I had brand deals. I had a brand deal for 6 or 9 months straight. Each time it was like I was getting like $4,000 to $5,000 here, $5,000 to $7,000 here, 45,000. Then I got 2,000 to 3,000, and each month it fluctuated, but each month I was bringing in extra income. That should be the main priority, is how can I bring in extra income per month? Don't even look at it per day, per week. If you want to look at it that microscope, you can, but I want you to see the bigger picture. How much extra money can I bring in a month? Black women, this is not the time for self-doubt, for bad self-talk, for negative self-talk. We don't have that time no more. It's gone. It's done. It's go time. Tip number 2 of what you need to be doing to make sure 2025 is your best year. You need to clean up your social media feed. I know without a shadow of a doubt, the majority of you are probably thinking about doing content, because I get a lot of emails. I get a lot of DMs stating, and even comments saying, oh, how do I start on content? How do I start on content? If you're not creating content, you're consuming content. And a lot of what y'all are consuming is actually making you feel bad about yourself, making you feel bad about your life, and making you feel like you're just not doing enough. You cannot have those distractions right now in your life. It's not to say that you hate them or that you don't like them. It's to say right now, I'm just not in a space to consume their content because it makes me feel really bad about who I am and where I am. And I need to be true to myself, and I need to stick to what I know. And when I get there, I may follow them back. When I get to a better space, I may end up following them back, and that is okay. I got one girl. I'm not going to say her name because I don't even remember her name. But it's this one girl on Instagram. She's a plus size girl. And I think she has a YouTube channel, but I know for sure she has an Instagram. I noticed that And it's just one day I was just scrolling, boredom, just doom scrolling, just going through my Instagram, taking inventory of what I need to archive, what I need to get better on. And I noticed this one girl, she is a plus size girl, and I can tell she battles with my content on Instagram. I don't know why, but that's not for me to judge, or that's not for me to decipher. She follows me some seasons, and then some seasons I notice she'll unfollow me. And then she'll watch my stories, and then she won't watch for a long time. And she kind of does this song and dance, but I understand. I don't get mad, and I don't say, oh, she's on some weird I understand what it's like to see somebody and be like, damn, I look up to them, but they make me, I feel like I don't have this nice apartment. I feel like I don't have this nice aesthetic to do this content. So it makes me feel, I know what it's like. I've had to do that in the past. I ain't follow and then unfollow and then follow. I never did that, but it was a time where I had to follow some influencers for a full years and years and years until I came back and I said, okay, now I feel inspired. Now I don't feel like, oh, they're like, I'm not doing enough with my life, you know, kind of thing. And so it's a real thing, y'all. You need to clean up your social media feed. You need to have only people and things, okay, that inspire you to want to get up and do better. Not inspire you to want to get you back in bed and make you fold and make you feel like you don't have enough or you don't bring enough to the table to do what they're doing. Make sense? Okay. All right. The third thing you need to be doing to make sure that 2025, you get the best year out of 2025, and that is more internal self-care over TikTok social media self-care. If you notice, I'm talking a lot about social media because let me explain something to you. I went 2 months without being on YouTube. Okay, you guys saw me go ghost. I went 3 weeks off of Instagram and TikTok. When I tell you, I feel like I need to do that every month. You don't even know how much social media takes up your time. Social media consumes us, and we don't even know how much it consumes us until we don't have it at all. This year, we're not putting that type of pressure on ourselves to keep up with social media. All of these TikToks about consuming all this skincare, consuming all of these hair products, consuming all of this makeup, we're not doing that this year, okay? I don't care what Susie, Karen, and all of them talking about on TikTok and all the 20-step process they have. You need something to take off that makeup. You need something to cleanse that skin. You need something to tone that skin. You may need a serum after that, and then a moisturizer. That's it. 5 to 6 steps, y'all. Do not overconsume because that's taking up capital where you can be putting in investments and into your high yield savings. We're doing internal self-care, and that is not always pretty. We're going to therapy. So that's internal self-care. We're going to the gym. Y'all, I have been consistently going to the gym for the past month, okay? 3 days, 4 days at max, okay? Each week, I've been going about 4 times. This week, I went 3 times, okay? I'm not missing the gym. Even if I don't feel like it, I am getting up, putting on my clothes, and I'm just going. We're taking care of our skin, right? Not just throwing all these 20 products on our skin because they told us to do it on TikTok. But we're going to the dermatologist, okay? You got insurance, babes. You paying for insurance every month, every year. You need to utilize it. Go see a dermatologist about your skincare issues, okay? We are taking care of our natural hair. I cannot stress this enough, okay? And this is why this video is really, really, really for my Black women. I'm all for getting my hair done. Because, baby, when I tell you I'm about to grow dreads, I done had these in. It's going on about 6 weeks. I think this is week 6 that I've had this hairstyle. Taking care of that hair in between installs and even when you have it installed. Because when I tell you, I oil my hair and clean my hair with like vinegar in between. I take care of my hair. I take care of my roots, even in these braids. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna go around and find out when you get 50, 60, and 70 years old and you no longer want to wear these lace wigs. And I'm a fan of all of it, baby. I'll lace wig, lace front. Baby, I does it all, honey. I'm good for a good little weave. I'm trying to find somebody to do a quick weave right now so I don't discriminate. But one thing I do not do is I do not treat my real hair underneath the protective style. I don't treat it like shit. I make sure I take care of it. Stop keeping your weaves in for too long. I've washed my hair like 3 times already. And I clean the hell out of my scalp. So when I take these braids out, it doesn't have that gunk at the ball. You know how you take your braids out? It has that gunk right there. Mine should not have none of them problems, okay? Because I clean my scalp and I clean it well. Taking vitamins. Getting blood work done at the doctor. Internal self-care. Stop getting on TikTok, because TikTok is making you spend money you don't have for people who don't even like you. We're moving on. The 4th thing is really going to help you stay organized, because organization is the key component to success. Plan your year per month. You're going to see a lot of people talk about mood boards for the year. You're going to hear a lot of people talk about digital mood boards, the actual physical mood board, but we're going to do it on a monthly basis. This is going to make us hitting our tasks way more manageable. Each month, we're going to give ourselves a vibe. We're going to give ourselves the aesthetic of our life, okay? And we're going to write down tasks. Each month, you should have anywhere between 7 to 10 tasks that you want to get done. You need to have do your notes, like how you have your notes inside of your Apple phone. Go to notes and write January 2025 mood board. I did it last year. Actually, if I can find it, I'll put it on the screen. 2024, I actually did like a mood board, but I did it in my notes, and I put it in my notes, and I forgot exactly how I did it, but each month I had tasks. Forget goals, because I think when people say, oh, I have goals, it gives you like an astronomical way of looking at things that you want to get done. But when you say I have tasks, it sounds more like something you need to check off and that you need to give yourself a deadline for. So I love the word task as over goals. So start using those interchangeably. Start saying I have tasks for the month of January 2025. I have a few tasks for February 2025. I have a few tasks for March 2025. And you should have 12. You should have 12 notes created in your notes section on your Apple phone, on your laptop, whatever, ready for the 2025 year. Those tasks should look like this month, I have to see a dentist. This month, I have to go see my dermatologist. This month, I have to lose 7 pounds. This month, I have to clean my refrigerator. This month, I need to buy new PJs because the old ones are done up. This month, I'm going to do, this is how we simplify our lives. So you're simplifying how you get to your higher self, right? Because you have so many things of, oh, I want to do this so I can become my higher self. I want to do this. But you need to break it down into small, digestible pieces. And the best way to do that is to every month make a task list of what you have to do. Those tasks range anywhere between 7 to 10. Some people may even have 12 to 15 tasks to do per month, so that by the time you get to December of 2025, you can look back over January, February, March, April, May notes and say, damn, I did a lot this year. Let's do it again for the next year. And that brings me into the last tip. Through all of the things I just talked to you about, learn how to rest. Baby, I had to take a deep breath saying that. Black women, learn to rest. Whatever that looks like for you. You can do day trips, staycations in your city. You can go to another city. That is something that I'm going to start doing in 2025. Everything doesn't consist of a full out going out the country international trip. Whatever rest looks like for you, do it. We are breaking up with the stigma of working with no enjoyment this year, Black women specifically. Find you some pockets of rest and happiness while working towards your task. Remember, we're using goals and tasks interchangeably. We are so stuck on becoming better and better versions, but it's seriously overkill in some ways. We need to learn how to just bask and enjoy our lives. All of these tips I gave you so that you can elevate in life and move to the next level and become a higher, better version of yourself. I don't want us to feel like life is a university and we just keep working with no graduation day, with no happiness, with no job waiting for us at the end of all this schooling, right? I tell you a story and we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. My father, which is not my biological father, he is my biological grandfather. This man is the most responsible man I've ever met in my entire life. Never been late on a bill. Never, ever not paid a bill. Always saved his money. Always invested his money. And my granddad was actually a single father. Took care of 3 kids on his own. Okay, without my grandma. My granddad, I mourn for my granddad because my granddad has worked so hard, and it almost makes me want to cry because my dad has worked so hard his entire life that a catastrophic health event had to happen for him to stop working. Okay, at that point he had to do an early retirement because his body was so beat up from him working 7 days a week. My granddad has not really got a chance to enjoy his life because he worked endlessly, taking care of 3 kids on his own. Some moments he probably didn't even have a choice but to work how he worked. And he buried himself in work, and even after having his health scare and him having to retire earlier than what he planned, still to this day, he has a mindset of, I gotta get up and go, I gotta do this. He's never really sat and quiet himself and enjoy his life. Now he's up in age. He can barely walk. I know he definitely can't walk for long hours. He's very frail. He's very weak. And now he wants to do trips and go out of town and do stuff like that. And now he physically can. So I told you guys that story because I love my dad so much. He raised me. He definitely raised me. But I mourn for my dad, the life that he could have had, considering he knew that life was not just all work and no play. My dad was a military man. He don't believe in playing. He believes in getting done. And I am absolutely okay with that because I believe in getting done, which is how I was able to bring myself from my neighborhood, sleeping on a couch that hurt my body every single day. Like living in conditions that no young woman my age with no kids should be living in. And me just like having close to nothing. Being poor, ultimately. Like just being poor, to me now being able to pay my bills on time, pay them before they're due, have money in my account and swipe my card and not worry about it being declined. Going to buy good groceries and healthy groceries every week. Being able to put money to the side even after paying bills. What the hell is that? Right? Being able to get my hair done. Being able to get my nails done. All the things I should be doing as a young single girl. that I'm able to do now, I know what it is to work hard. But I know what it is to work hard and not be able to rest in God, I thank you. I know that was a lot, that was a mouthful, but I wanted to start prepping our mind for what's to come in 2025. And I feel like the best way to make sure that we're prepared is to start setting some very realistic goals, some manageable goals, some goals that are attainable, so that we can use those as building blocks to get to that even bigger task, that even bigger goal. So if this video was helpful to you, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. If you feel like I missed something, please let me know in the comments if you feel like I missed something that I should have added. But I am so excited to be back on here with y'all, and I'm looking forward to hearing some great success stories for 2025. I'm here for it. So thank you guys so much. My camera is going dead. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.